I like to get out there and talk a little bit about the world, the stock market, what's going on, and the speed that it has risen to where it was, and how fast it went from where it was to down to a 19, apparently dropping 2,000 points in one day, going up 2,000 points in another way. I mean, if I was an investigator, which I'm not, but if I was an investigator, what better way to get in at the bottom for the next rise to the top? You know, it's just so simple. Another thing is, in 2016, you know, you read Joe Rogan and all these guys, you have to stop listening. You boggle your mind. Because when you start believing what somebody says, you start to motion yourself on a different, I'm on this road, I'm on this road, I'm on this road, whoop, I'm off this road, boom. Down to the bottom, down, I'm on this road. So it's like we're being guided. We're being guided. And some of the people that are guiding us, just sharing information. Some of the information is 100%, and some of the information is sort of diversely, you know what I'm saying? Like the stock market going down the way it is, the stock market going up the way it is. That's actually, I don't know if I should say it's a code or whatever, but anyways, read down the list: 2019, 2017, 2016, Walmart's closing stores. And then you have, who came on here, who was that one gentleman, they banned him here, they banned him there. I don't watch him, I haven't watched him in a while. What's his name? Anyways, regardless of this name, all the people that are the conspiracy people talking over the last 30, 40, 50 years, about taking over, about causing pandemics, wanting to get rid of 3/4 of the population. Another thing people talk about, is the earth round? Is the earth flat? And what about the three major countries, Russia, US, and China, that went to the moon? Russia, US, and China. Rustic. And Harley Davidson and HD, and all these numbers lead up to telling stories like the human source, a Rustic, a Harley Davidson, 84, Pluto, the half-life. Well, why the half-life? Or why not 1.5? In some instances it's 1.5, and I'll explain. The 16 on the dice, right? Number 16, number 15. See, this dice cube can count up to number 56 or 65. You see 6 there and 5 there. That's the highest you can get on the dice. But if you go to a corner, you can count 3 numbers. Okay, on this corner here, let me see if I can do this. We can count 365. We can count 653. I turn it, I can count 123. I turn it again, I can count 541. I'm going just to the highest one. I turn it one more time, I can count again, back, boom. 654. Definition of the Federation: 321 is your reverse. Where is 432 your reverse? 4, 3. Do I have it here? 4. Whoop. Boy, my video's still going. I don't like when there. Where's my number 4? See, I can't do 432 because 3 is on this side, so I got to do 4, 2, 3. There it is. There it is. Here is 4. Here is 2. Here's 3. So how can I show these 3 sides together? I have to completely do that. And I'm not really sure what I'm getting to, but all these obligations and designs are telling us more stories. Gotham City, them they go, time heaven, me into the sun. Liberty Green. Why do I say this? Because this is the 17th and the 15th letter equaling for 22, equaling to life. Time heaven. The ME, okay, the beginning of Mercury, and also the 13th and the 5th letter saying ACE, saying ace. So just that word and those numbers saying ace, okay, is a story in its own. Your DNA in the sand. The core, or co, or .com, or aura, okay, and Orona, or Ona, and inside the one moon. As well, if you want to talk about 2 and 6, 622, 6, inside is 5 over here. the inside design has a 3 as well as it has this number 2 on this side. See the backwards, if you were looking backwards into this, you would see 2, 6, 2, 5. As well, the outline, see the outline here, finishes off in the number 3. Here's a calculation. I'm going to include this in the video. There are 0 numbers between 1 and 1. There's 0.5 between 1 and 2. See, what is the resistance between 1 and 1? There's nothing. There's 0 resistance in between the two. That means somehow they're connected together, and somehow I think they're connected together with the bar. See the bar and the plus sign, the plus and the minus? They can also be used as the bar. You use it like this. Okay, it could be 3 slash the percentage of. So there's 0.5 in between here. The total is 3 when you add it. Downside is 1 equals to 13. Downside, 1 plus 3 equals to 4. 1 plus 4 equals to 5. 1 plus 5 equals to 6. 1 plus 6 equals to 7. But I'm not working on this. I'm working how many numbers are in between? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What is the total between 1 to 7? 28. The total of 1 to 6? 21. The total of 1 to 5? 15. The total of 1, 2, 3, 4? 10. A, B, C, D. When you get to D, you start again. But what if you're counting 4, 3, 2? You count 4, 3, 2, you only get to 9. You count 7 down, you only get to 27. So if we remove the 1, or the spirit in between all, is what I'm going to do in this. I'm not sure of all the stories I'm going to get out of it and talk. I'm just going to talk about differences. The difference inside here, or the center point, is 0.5. The center is 2. The center of these, the numbers missing is 2 and 3. The numbers missing, 2, 3, 4. 9. The numbers missing, 2, 3, 4, 5. 14. Location, DNA, birth, energy, and look at that. This one is wrong. I'm not sure. I have to figure out what this one is. Here, the totality of the difference is 2. The house of earth, and the 2 and 9 is birth. 2 and 5, and 2 and 5 again, and 2 and 2 again. Inside is 5, 9, 5. That is your birth house. That is the water house, and it also represents a numeric value of the word Neptune. 9 to 5. EIO, 1776. Einstein. The average from 1 to 7 is 4. 7 times 4. The average of 1 to 6, which is the cube, 3.5, electric company, and can also be created 7 times 3. 3.5 electric company. Here, the number is, the average is 3. Add 1 through 5 divided by 5. 5 times 3, electric company. Mars. 1 and 4 DNA in the sun. Average is 2.5. The Earth, the delta angle of Mars, 4 by 2.5. The next one, the average is 2. The only number in between over here, 1, 2, 3 equals to 6. 6 divided by 3 equals 2. Beta creation. Each one of these, and the average of the totality of all is the number 3, electric company, and that comes out of the moon. The gateway in the moon through the cube and its cycle, and then it tells you 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you go the first and the last, Mars. You go to second and the fourth, communication, creation, communication. 6 and 3. There's so many things that go up and down when I talk, and you can do it at home too, because all I did is do the numbers. But where do I get the value? If you add up 1 to 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6, it equals 21. That's the cube. That's how I get my wording. Where can I find it? I find it on the cube. But 4 around, not the top and the bottom, but the 4 around will be number 14. Will be 14, right? But up and down will be 7. Let's not look at that way. I want to see where the difference is between this side, and there's only 1. So 4 around equals to 20. Up and down, because it's the 6 and 1, it equals, 4 around equals to 14. Right? 14, 4 plus 5 plus 3, right? But if you count the opposites together, it only counts for 10, because the opposite reflection only changes 1 dot. So if I reflect this side to that side and that side to this side, they would both have 5. 5, 5. So you would have 20 around this. And then up and down you would have 6 and 1, 7. So you'd have 7 and 7, 14. So you now have a cube that's telling you number 34. 3476, the diameter size of the moon, 2,160 in miles. So one is kilometers, kilometers, and one is miles. You can. I don't want to go any further in that. There's a whole bunch of stories that come in there. Even I'm a little confused because if I can't be concrete, I'm only concrete with these numbers. Only concrete with these numbers. Now, if you just want to count the opposites of each other, two sides this way or two sides east-west, you now have 10. Sorry, I have to put this up. You have 10, 5 and 5. You have 10, 5 and 5 flashing the light. 5 and 5, 5 and 5. So you have 5 on this side and then 5 on this side combined. And then up and down combined, you only have a total of 7. So you have 5, 5 and 7, 5, 7, 5. The eye is those numbers. The moon are those numbers. Herbie the car is actually the reverse of that to the 10 world, to the 1 world, to the world where the spirit comes in. If you're adding up numbers to 1, to 4, to 7, those are primary numbers I use for the telephone. 147 258 369 123 456 789. Stories. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. When you take apart this ball and put this side fits in this side, 8, and this side fits in this side, 8, 88. All in a ball. Thank you for watching this video.